was trying to think for a second there if this statement is true. And I think it is. I think these are my two favorite players of all time. For the level of excellence, the level of executions these two can pull off, not just rarely, but regularly. For the perfection that they have reached, I'm always in utter awe when seeing them play. And when they face each other, it's always a special day. Thank you, by the way, Alpha Machine and Addies with the resub. Blade Master. That is what Lynn has discovered over the last few months. You can't beat Happy with CORSAIR anymore. Sometimes you can, yes, but you have to get lucky. A reliable source of damage and weapon is the Blade Master. I've had this feeling for quite some time. CORSAIR just doesn't hold up in the late game anymore. Against lesser undeads, you can get far enough ahead in the early game and mid game to beat them with tempo and advantage with CORSAIR Headhunters, maybe with an expansion or higher heal levels, stuff like that. But Happy is too good. You won't get ahead, you won't beat him early, and then late game you don't have what's needed with a CORSAIR. So that leads to the fact that the Blade Master is the only way to realistically be able to beat Happy nowadays. Which is also why only Lyn can beat Happy nowadays in this matchup, because everybody else at the moment doesn't seem to be good enough with the blade. Bluff Ving with the first time sub. Thank you. Welcome.
The player's forces are under attack.
Item drops here early on, already important. DK starting off with the ring. That's very bad for him. Wait, what? Ah, I was wondering, where's the item? There it is. With the Acolyte pull, the creep here was noticeably delayed. But there we are. Claws of attack to start things off for the blade. Excellent Acolyte scouting by Happy. He knows exactly what's going on. And the Orc, of course, in this matchup doesn't have a Peon Scout early, so you kind of have to guess where your opponent is and where you should best move. I'm very surprised Lyn went here. Like, it's kind of obvious that this camp would be done already. It's kind of strange. Oh, look at the Acolyte scouting. Exactly aware where the Blade Master is. The DK would have been in position to creepjack here if this camp had been started. While the Skellies finished the rest of the camp, the DK is getting more experience. Now he's level 2. He picked up more Rod. And now he's ready to punch the blade if there's an opportunity.
The player's forces are under attack.
Buying the dust now at the shop. Wait. Oh, I didn't even realize. This is an old school TeD Fiend build. I completely ignored this until now. For the longest time, we've seen undeads playing a ghoul build opening, which is much better, especially against CORSAIR. But against Blade, lots of undeads still feel that the old school TeD Fiend build is better, because you don't have ghouls later on, you just have fiends. Which seems to be sometimes better against Blade. I'm still not sure that it's necessarily better. Double gauntlets for the blade. It's not exactly the best. Sentry wards can be quite helpful. And both players getting closer to level 3. It's going to be a lot about hero levels in the late game. So creeping effectively early on and getting more creeps out of the map is a big deal in this matchup. In almost any matchup. Claws again for the blade. Alright. We are starting to stack up over here. It's a fast level 3 for the DK. This could be a fast level 4 if he keeps creeping with the DK. If the DK gets level 4 fast, and then we have a lot of fighting in the late game, level 5s are a possibility. Pretty poor drops for Happy, though. Wait, where did you scan? I scanned the lab. No bonus damage at all, which is not what you want. Happy wants to stack up the Lich as much as he can for later. And here now comes the Lich. Delayed the Lich quite a bit, so it was Slaughterhouse first, Ziggurat, Tech, and then only the Lich. Oh, the DK on a harass mission over here. Sort of. Getting scouted now by the illusions. This is gonna make him think twice, maybe. But seems like Happy knows where his opponent is. Places the sentry. Can't get the big steal, though, but he can try to get some grunts, maybe. Grunts are quite hurt here. Oh, and that might be one grunt kill. Hex on the Death Knight. But that grunt is dead. And these grunts matter. And that is first blood.
A player's forces are under attack.
Item, Periapt. Not bad for the Shadow, I think. Protects him from the nuke. Maybe even on the blade. Give the gauntlets to the TC. Give the Periapt to the blade. But the Lich was very late for Happy. This Lich is going to be pretty stacked and under-leveled this whole game. Oh, the sentry here for Happy is amazing. Wait, he's not going over there? Oh, Happy missing a creep check opportunity. Wants to go home to get the orb, but he's way too early for the orb. Trying to get it with the Lich. Does have Nova? Oh, we got the last hit. From behind the trees. The sentry ward. This sentry almost wins the mid-game for Happy. Huge experience swing. Then got the item though. The big health stone is very nice. And now the level 2 on the Lich. Lich was struggling a bit to get levels, but now he's already level 2, moving onward. Oh, look at the Shadowhunter. Shadowhunter isn't even level 2. You want to get level 3 Shadow as fast as you can as Orc. Without the level 2 heal wave, it's so difficult to survive against the undead nuke. Pit Lord third. Wow. I haven't seen that in a long time. Shout out to X-Lord. If you are in chat, buddy. Maybe you are an inspiration to Happy. 2 years ago or so, X-Lord always used to tell me, the Dark Ranger is so bad. The Dark Ranger is so bad. She's so trash. Pit Lord is way better. And I was always like, I don't know, bro. Yeah, we haven't seen him in a long time. But now here he is. Pit Lord, very good, especially for a timing attack. The Hall of Terror damage reduction is a big deal. Oh, wait. Oh, took out the shop. There's no Orb of Lightning now. So Frost Armor is king. Trying to go for the Lich right away. Oh, he's throwing everything onto the Lich. Hollow Terror is there, though, to reduce the damage. Coda going forward. Did not get off a Devour. Oh, and the coil misses. That's a big miss on the coil. Scroll of the Beast, by the way, being a big help here in the defense. So far, there's no Destroyer form upgrade yet. Now it's finished. But one Fiend already gone. One Fiend devoured. Not a bad start for Lyn. And now the shop is going to be ready. And here comes the Orb of Lightning. And now the Blade Master is a lot more scary. It's a bit more gold. Now he has it. Good defense so far by Lyn. Hoping for the purges. Of course, the problem for Lyn is he still doesn't have level 2 heal wave. Trying for the Lich again. Oh, the Stomp misses. And the TC is definitely dead. Coil is there to save the Lich. Statue in the back taken out though. The Blade Master looking for more kills. The purges coming in. Fast and heavy. The Ensnares didn't really lead to much just yet. Hellstone committed though. Critical Strike doing decent damage, but perhaps not quite enough. Blade Master is revealed. He's almost level 4. Lots of bonus damage on him. Coil Nova executes the Raider. Happy has a supply lead, but he doesn't have the statues anymore for the sustain. And would love to get some invulns as well. Blade Master trying to steal the invuln away. Oh, didn't make it to the shop. Shadowhunter needs more experience. He needs level 3 really badly. Happy about to get level 4 DK. That's a decent level up, but still lacking a bit for the level 3 Lich. Bonus damage greatly in favor of Lyn. Oh, Kodo devoured. That's a level 4 on the Blade Master. Plus 29, 80 max damage. That's 320 crits. Wait, no, that would be level 3 crit. 80 times 3, that's 240 max crit. Well, Happy's items are honestly pretty terrible. Rune Bracers, Ring, Cloak. Earlier he got the Crystal Ball. Very little damage for Happy. Berserker training only now finishing. Lyn's army is still weak, but his heroes are strong. Happy now in upkeep. Lyn's got the stronger heroes. Happy's got the stronger units. In the late game, normally the heroes win out. But we're far from finished. The map is almost entirely crap. Big item here for Happy. And valuable time also where the statues are regenning, of course. Lyn didn't have the time to go to the red camp. Lyn is completely in the dark. He's got no vision out on the map. He doesn't know if he goes out, if he's going to get caught again. He knows if he gets caught with a level 2 aura, he's going to lose plenty of units. Ancient Django. Very good item for Happy. Lyn trying for the red. Happy is perhaps trying to find the Creepjack. He's pretty far away though. But of course he's fast. No death pack, by the way. The DK might be a valid target. What's the item? Legion Doomhorn, also very good. Both get the opponent's aura. And the TC got level 2. That's also a big, big level up. Lyn finally has the levels, kind of, that he needs. He would love to have TC level 3 especially, which would be so strong since there's no Dark Ranger for silence. Happy more for Destroyers. Then the supply blocked. Can't build more. Happy has a 10 supply lead. Going now for Burrow as well. The first Fiend goes down right away. Hall of Terror coming in. Coil Nova heavy target on the blade. There's an Nimble Potion though that Stomp lands nicely. Destroyers being pulled back from the Berserkers. Happy taking a lot of losses right out the gate. The Blade Master though now exposed again. Has to back up. He is revealed. The coil almost could have killed him right there, but the DK was Hex, I believe. Kodo targeted next, but the statues are taken out. The bonus units, the utility units being taken out quickly. Blade Master back in the fray. Burrow now finished. A way to save these fiends, and there is no dust, I don't think, on the Orc side. Very even exchange so far. Happy still with a supply lead. But Lyn has the shop back up. He's got a crazy strong Blade Master. Mana Potion being brought. More heal wave for the Blade Master especially. Hall of Terror coming in again. Pit Lord level 3. And Destroyers all going down. Level 3 TC. Huge level up right there. Stomp trying to go for the Death Knight. The Hex could kill him. He knows there's a Hex coming. Invul Potion had to be transferred. And Lyn may have just done it. If this is the Ensnare perhaps, that could be the kill. There's one more coil, but is it enough? Purge against a Frost Armor. Blade Master in trouble as well. It gets away last second. No reveal anymore. Trying to take out the Raider. Oh, Blade Master gonna show himself. This is scary. Very scary. Burrow being used. Blade Master almost dead. Has to get the new Invuln. And there is one at the shop. Gets the heal scroll instead, though. Can he get the Purge? Hex. And that's the kill. Huge kill on the Lich. Trying to get the statue as well. With one Purge, going to be another kill. And Lyn about to take the 1-0. Critical Strike gets it. Lyn now with a huge lead. Fiend's caught. He's got the dust. That one's dead as well. Happy needs a hero kill on the blade. This Orc Tri-Hero is the strongest in the game, and it's GG. Lin takes it home. GG is called, and Lin, after a tough early game, after struggling, sweating, and surviving and holding on for a long time, the hero levels do it for him in the end. Close-fought game. But Lin takes the 1-0. That was a fun one. That was razor sharp between the two. And that is what we get when we get the two best players of their race facing off against each other. Happy was in a decent position to win that game. He had a big supply lead for a long time. But I think the one thing that he, and also 1-0 sometimes, neglect is Banshees. Just 2 or 3 Banshees would have been such a huge help in these kinds of fights. However, Happy and 1-0 oftentimes seem to feel that Banshees aren't worth it. Of course, the more Banshees you make, the less damage you're going to have. Because more Banshees means fewer Fiends and fewer Destroyers. But I think Banshees are the way. I'm still not sure if Pit Lord or Dark Ranger are better. That's something that I'm kind of on the fence about. I feel like there's an argument for both. Merit for both. But Banshees, man. Banshees! Oh, who is this? Norwegian Whale with not 10, not 20, but 50 gifted subs. My man. Salute to you, good sir. Thank you very much. Seems like not only I, but also some others were enjoying the first map quite a bit. Absolutely outstanding play by the two. This is kind of what we were expecting in a face-off between these two players. And if Lin wins one more map, we're going to have Happy and 1-0 in the lower bracket. Which is kind of crazy. But that's Group A today, boys. It's the group of death. Sick boy with the 20-month resub. Thank you. Alright, we're going back to old school here once again. Blade Master build against TeD Fiend build. I would assume that against every other Orc, Happy's probably still going to play a Ghoul build. But against Lin, where he knows it's going to be a Blade Master, and a scary Blade Master at that, he's going to play this kind of playstyle. To be honest, map 1 was very unfair in items. Happy got 0 claws and no bonus damage on the Lich at all, except for a single circlet, which he bought, I think. Whereas Lin got double claws and slippers. And those items add up so much over time. I think my biggest problem with the Pit Lord is, once he's out of mana, he doesn't really do anything. If the Orc is on A-click, and he attacks the Pit Lord randomly, then he's good. Because he is a good tank with Frost Armor if the Orc attacks the Pit Lord. But if the Orc plays very well, he should almost never be attacking the Pit Lord. The Pit Lord is basically the worst target to attack in the whole undead army. Yeah, so I think for that reason, I still feel like the Dark Ranger is better. Acolyte Scout died kind of early this time. This was not exactly ideal. Alright, better start for Happy. This time he's getting the circlet, not the dreaded ring. And Lin very aggressive here right away, marching across the map with the grunt and the blade.
A player's forces are under attack.
I think this is the right play. I changed my mind on this over the years. In the past, I used to think the Blade Master just wants to be playing passively, rush level 3, to ensure safe Shadowhunter creeping. But the thing is, when the other plays this build, TeD Fiend build, he has to use quite a bit of HP and mana on the DK. So there's natural pressure on the DK already. And if you add more pressure from the blade, and especially if you can drain lots of mana out of the DK before tier 2, you're going to be very safe in the mid game. Plus, also, if you play aggressive early, you ensure more creeps in the late game, which is good for a TC third. So there's always, you know, pluses and minuses to playing aggressive versus passive. Oh, happy on point here. Even waking up the creeps to not allow free healing for the grunt. Well, that didn't last long, I guess. Oh, big last hit. There's a window here for the blade. Didn't get it though. Just a little bit too late. On this map, by the way, it's pretty hard to stack damage. So getting creep caps for items, very important. You don't want to give up too many of them. Ooh, nice steal by Lin. During nighttime, sneakily taking away the shop creep, whereas Happy is going for the safe creep route. Lin taking just a tiny risk, which isn't much of a risk, since he has the speed scroll. Oh, no dust. Just see the Blade Master. Happy has the opportunity here to see the last hit with a coil. Which he should do. Yep. Now he's got the dust as well. Blade Master reveals himself, putting a bit of pressure on the Fiends. But the aura, of course, is available. Happy trying for the first big play with a Skelly Surround. Oh, when he locks it in, it looks so smooth. And we know he's playing on 100 ping here. That's the coil. And the first kill as level 3. That's a big experience lead. Silky smooth surround by Happy. Again, going for the fast tech with the... Wait, did he forget about the ziggurat? For a little while. It looks like he did. I'm not sure about this delayed lich, honestly. Fast level 3, fast tier 3, of course, is nice. But fast lich is also pretty nice. Skelly Scout here. This is interesting. Lin knows he was scouted, but he thinks, okay, Happy's not going to show up anyways. But then he does show up. DK would love to steal the item here. Forces the Hex. Oh, pick it up! Okay, got the item just barely in time. But then again, was not much experience for the Shadowhunter. He had to split the experience with the Blade Master. It was the big mana potion, which is of course amazing. And now the grunts. Happy knows they're hurt, but doesn't know where they are. Killed one grunt already. If you could take out both other grunts, that would be huge. Of course, not so hard to predict that they're at the fountain. And indeed, here they are. Oh, creep's woken up. Lin under a lot of pressure here on map 2. Oh, no way, he doesn't get the grunt. Grunt saved, and says it's the Fiend that goes down. Oh, Lin finds a great trade right here. But still, it's basically no experience for the Shadowhunter, which is a big concern for the Orc. Out comes the Lich, trying to creep the natural first. Interesting. Happy pulled the red camp to prevent Lin from getting it, and maybe make him a bit concerned. There's so many mind games going on here as well. It's beautiful. But Lin managed to get the red camp in the end. And this is a big item. This item can win you the game at times. But it's going to take some time. Periapt on the Lich, not bad. Protects him from the focus. Oh, Lin is going for a tower. He is definitely expecting to get pushed here. What the shockwave! Oh my dude, that was such a sick shockwave. Hitting the 2 burrows in the tower. Lol. Hood of Cutting is okay on the blade. It's not amazing. Helm of Valor, of course, would have been better. Oh, nice steal. Blade not trying to go for a unit kill here, since he doesn't have an invuln. It's kind of dangerous. Shadowhunter only now getting level 2. Isn't it? Shouldn't be Happy expanding right now. What if Happy just went for an expansion right here and just kept chasing the Orc army around? Oh, he's making a temple this time. Alright, I approve. Temple and Dark Ranger, I think, is the better late game option. And the game is still very much even. Bonus damage with the blade this time is just looking kind of average. Not as good as it was before. Item for Happy 1-up mana steal. That's really good. I think probably should use that against the Shadowhunter. And like I said earlier, it's not about creeping, it's not about hero levels and items in the end. Blade would love to steal this item right here. But he's not gonna actually attempt it. Wood Bracers, worthless for Happy, but it's at least gonna be some gold. And Shadowhunter trying to inch forward to level 3. But he needs a little bit more. Happy checks for a greedy Tiny, but that's not the case. Dark Ranger level 2 before the first fight is also quite valuable. Invuln on the blade. Lich about to be level 3. Happy has a tiny lead here, I would say. Maybe more than just tiny. Oh, almost level 3 Lich. Oh, that would have been so valuable. The first Nova of the fight is quite meaningful. Right, here's the first Banshee. But you want to have 2 Banshees, because the first Banshee might get hexed. Lindo had the time to get the next item. Scourge Bone Chimes. Honestly, I feel like that's not even that good in this matchup. Aside from the blade. For the blade it's good. For the rest it's not that good. A little bit more experience here. Solo experience now for the blade. Wants to get him to level 4. Yeah, but Shadow... Oh, he wasn't even level 3. Yeah, Shadow certainly needs some... Dude, where are the purges? Wait. Is his orb bugged? Ah, no. There's the purge. Okay. Now look at the experience of the Dark Ranger. Wait, is she gonna get level 3 here? Is that enough? Yeah, right? I think it is. Oh my god, Happy is so strong right now. Happy's got 62 supply. Borrow is finished. Lin cannot win a fight in the open right now. No way. Happy's army is extremely strong. Would love to see Happy expand right now. Behind his strength. Even bringing the ghouls. Classic Happy. Bring everything into the push. Alright, there's a tower here. Trying to defend. But the blade isn't level 4. This is a very tough hold for Lin. He's hoping for his burrows and tower to do a lot of damage. But this is almost the perfect army for Happy. It's just lacking upgrades. I'm very surprised he's not getting more upgrades. At least 1 attack and 1 armor upgrade. They're so cheap. It's also an awkward position for Lin. Does he really have to come through this needle hole right here? And trying to buy time as much as he can. But he's not even going into upkeep. Then he's sitting at 50. Now he's producing. That seems so late, dude. Happy at 70. Lin, just like on map 1, has to trust in his heroes. As always with Blade Master. But this time the items aren't that crazy. The towers are doing damage, but the statues are repairing. Or, rather, healing. $70 supply for Happy. Now it's time to go into upgrades. Looking for a better angle, maybe. Dark Ranger at the shop. What is she gonna want to get? Heal scroll. We got double heal scroll and invuln on Happy. The Lich is... I don't know even... I was about to say, he's fragile without an invuln, but he's got Periapt and Circlet. That's actually a big help. We got walkers in the mix now. Especially good to dispel silence on the TC. And perhaps even for Spirit Link, if there aren't destroyers. And again, the position here is so awkward for Lin. He can't really engage through this. He's gonna lose the bestiary. Happy hasn't lost anything in a long time. He's got 4 peons. Oh my god, he does have 4 peons. What? What's the gold difference? Oh my god, it's 800 gold difference. Good eye, chat. Well, well, well. Let's take a look again. Yeah, that's 800 gold. This is a better position for Lin. Finally. And in we go. Curse on the blade right away. Coil Nova. Heavy target fire on the Blade Master. May have to use the Invul Potion here soon. In the burrow. Does not get revealed. I don't think there is a reveal. Spirit Link getting the spell, but reapplied. The DK level 4 and the Undead Army just looked way better. Way better. The target fire finding kills so quickly. And here you can see why the Scourge Bone Chimes isn't that good. Because the units are dying so fast. A little bit of healing here and there. It's, you know, the Undead isn't doing chip damage. He's doing huge damage. Coda going down as well. That's a one-sided fight if I've ever saw one. Lin, no chance in this fight. GG. And Happy wins map 2. Brings us to a 3rd game. Let's take a look at the post-game. Blade Master with a decent amount of damage, but not enough. And the Banshees. Looking quite good there. Yeah, I think especially if you're ahead, Banshees work out super well. And Happy was ahead by a bit. It came down mostly to creeping in the end, I would say. Happy had more experience, he had more items. And the Blade Master wasn't the one-man carry that he was before. Oh, map number 3, the decider, is going to be on Twisted Meadows. Ooh, that's interesting. What's Happy going to play here? If I was playing, I would be playing a fast expansion. But it's a bit of a risk. I imagine Happy doesn't really want to play that way. Very good series here, once again. So far, the Group of Death is delivering. And we're far from finished. We're not even halfway through. This is the second match of the day. We still have 3 more to come after this one. Of course, the winner of this game will be going up against Fortitude next. And I wonder who Fortitude would prefer to face. I think he has better chances against Happy. But maybe he sees it differently. I don't know. Oh boy, this is festivities today here. We are getting spoiled by this tournament and by these games. So let's see. Who will be our winner here? Map 3 Twisted Meadows to decide. Twisted Meadows normally really, really, really good for Orc. Why? Because Orc has to rely on heroes in the late game. Orc units are kind of bad, honestly. Kind of all of them in the late game against Undead. But the heroes are extremely strong. If the Orc gets to 5-4-4, it's almost unbeatable. And of course, this is a big map with a lot of opportunity to stall and a lot of opportunity to creep. Of course, the Undead can also creep a lot and get lots of items and get stronger. But in general, the higher the hero levels get, the better it is for the Orc. If he's playing Blade Master. Wait, he's not playing Blade Master? He's a Farseer build. What? He's trying to counter the Ghoul build, the TeD Fiend build, I mean. Wait a minute, what's going on? Yeah, it looks like Lyn is trying to counter the TeD Fiend build with a Farseer build, but it's not TeD Fiends this time. It's a Ghoul build by Happy. Oh, this is looking bad for Lyn already. This is looking real bad. Honestly, I think if Happy plays his best, you can't beat him with Farseer. You just cannot. That being said, Happy has sometimes lost against Farseer. Especially the Farseer Shadowhunter Mass Wyvern play. But it's been a while. And Happy scouts it right away. Seeing the fast tech, of course he knows it's a Farseer. Happy knows he's gonna get harassed, but he still wants to creep the first camp right here. The last hits are very, very important. Happy has gotten very good at not giving up last hits normally. Alright, opportunity for the Farseer to get the item and the last hit. Didn't get the item, but got the last hit. Oh, but he got surrounded. Oh, rough start for Lyn. Oh. Bad news for the Orc bros. Good news maybe for 40. That's a very bad start. Yikes.
A player's forces are under attack.
He got one Skelly and he got the ring. DK got level 2 already. I'm so surprised. This is a, you know, if this was a terrible Blade Master map, I would be like, okay, I get it. But this is a good Blade Master map. At least in the late game. Maybe early game creeping is a bit tough. But is it really? Nowadays on Twisted you can creep pretty easy.
A player's forces are under attack.
I'm sure Lyn has a good reason for it. He's after all the god gamer. But it's such a big risk, dude. When you play Farseer, you rely on Happy to make mistakes. That's what you do.
The town is under siege.
Alright, tier 2 about to be finishing. Happy has a Skelly Scout out. So normally this is double Bestiary Wyvern. Oh.
The player's forces are under attack.
Double Bestiary tier 3. Not even a fast Shadowhunter. Okay. Farseer still didn't get any creep kills. We got 2 Skellies so far, that's the only thing. Maz Kodos for Maz Aura. That would be funny. Who Domic with a 12-month resub. Thank you. Okay, it is the Shadowhunter second. Happy knows Shadowhunter should be coming. He knows that that's a threat with the Hex.
A town is under siege.
So now he's gonna fall back.
A player's forces are under attack.
This game is either gonna take some serious magic by Lin to win, or maybe he gets away with a sneaky tiny Great Hall. That's also always a win condition.
A town is under siege.
Fast tier 3 by Happy and the Lich. And the Slaughterhouse. Everything by Happy looking pretty damn standard. It seems like the DK is on the way to creep the natural. That will be his level 3. Yeah, against Wyvern, you can play either Gargs or Fiends. Gargs sometimes don't work out if the bats are perfect. But honestly, it's not easy to counter perfectly with bats, because you can't have as many bats as Gargs, because otherwise you have only bats, right? And if all your bats are gone, and all the Gargs are gone, then the undead heroes win in the end. So, it's not like bats are easily the counter to gargoyles. And Happy is going gargoyles. Gargoyles and Destroyers and Triple Hero. Probably in the end. Continuing to scout as well. Oh, Creep Jack opportunity right here. Last hit should go to Lin though. Oh, he's so close. Coil on the Farseer. He doesn't have a TP anymore. Speed scroll. But there is a Coil. Farseer goes down. More experience for the DK. Could have been worse though. At least the Wyvern survive. But Happy getting big experience here. DK gonna get level 4 quite fast. I'm never sure what's the best third hero against Wind Riders, because Dark Ranger isn't very good. Pit Lord isn't very good. But it's gonna be probably Dark Ranger. I would like to see a Dreadlord against this.
A player's forces are
Oh, Alchemist. Okay. Kind of cool. Happy has been incorporating him much more recently into his play against Orc. Pretty late with his level 2, but now he's got it. Oh, and Lin doesn't even have a third hero. When you don't have a third hero, late game, normally you can't fight. Unless you are super far ahead economically. And Lin is going for the Zeppelin. Yeah, he's gonna try to play with Tiny Great Hall, play Turtle mode, and try to play economically. Orb of Darkness, actually pretty good against Wyvern. Now all the heroes can attack air units. Still no Orb of Corruption though. Lin looking a bit afraid. I almost said desperate. And here's an item that many of you haven't seen yet. The blue Drake egg, which is not very good, but it's better at least than the red Drake used to be. However, against Gargs, not the best. We see a lot of creeping. Happy sells the Ruined Bracers, of course. Lich and Alchemist closing in on level 3. And here's the Tiny.
A player's forces are under attack.
That's something that I think shouldn't surprise Happy too much. Oh, look at the bats. Looking for some free gargoyle kills. Claws plus 9. Alright, not bad. Fast, level 3 on the Alchemist. Dude, he's got 73 max damage. My man. Yeah, should give the claws though to the Lich. That seems reasonable.
A player's forces are under attack.
Lyn definitely cannot fight. He needs to hit and run and turtle. Would be smart for Happy now to upgrade towers, I think. 2 spirit towers. Alright, next big red camp item. Gem of Health would be really good. Staff of Silence. Ooh. Could be good. If there's no Destroyer to spell. Lyn's main base pretty well fortified. Did Happy scout the expansion here? I'm not sure. Okay, he's getting his Zeppelin, and we're loading up, boys. One statue left behind. Sage. Happy sending out an Acolyte as well. Alright, this might trigger the first fight of the game. Lyn ready for the counterattack. Happy did upgrade 1 spirit tower at least. Alright, in we go. Oh, Lyn. Not even counterattacking. He's just creeping the next island. Okay. The defenses here are not good enough to hold on. I don't blame Lyn for not defending. I don't think he could win a fight. Item here. Potion of Restoration. Pretty good. And Lyn might just be creeping all the corners. All the islands. How much gold did he get here? 800 gold? Right? I think it's 10,000 in these gold mines, right? That's okay. And then continuing to creep. There's not much else you can do, I guess. The thing is, though, even if both these heroes get level 6, it's not even that good. If he had a TC third, it would be a different story. Yeah, I feel like he needed a TC third. We have better late game, you know, hero strength. Bunch more peons going down. Alright, Lyn now ready to counterattack. He went for a Shredder as well. Alright. Big damage on both sides. TP, counter TP. Coil Nova. Oh, nope, no Coil Nova. Left one ghoul behind here. That's kind of cool. And Happy about to have a bunch of bases, apparently. Lyn is in trouble. I'm so surprised he went fast here.
A player's forces are under attack.
So surprised. Happy still doesn't have an Orb of Corruption, by the way. And honestly, I don't think he really needs one. Lyn gonna creep the next island. I have a tough time coming up with a scenario where Lyn wins this game. How is that supposed to happen? Happy's heroes are scaling super well. Orc heroes are scaling meh. And Happy's about to have 3 mining bases. Yeah, I really like the gargoyle choice on this map. Mobility on Twisted Meadows is so valuable. With Gargs it's much easier to get around rather than with Fiends.
A player's forces are under attack.
And Happy's about to be hella rich. Oh! The blue drake was summoned. Along with the wolves. They're going on a little party mission. Oh, you can still dispel the blue drake though. But as you can see, the blue drake has a slow attack, which makes him a bit better than the old red drake. Lynn's probably asking himself the same question. How can he possibly win this game? Wait, I guess Bloodlust! Ah, cool. I completely ignored that the whole time. Bloodlusted Wyvern are supposed to be the answer. Happy is close to triple level up. Happy getting ready for his 4th base right now. We still got some gold left in the main gold mine here. Every map until this one has been really close and hype and exciting. This one has been very one-sided, to be honest. Alright, here's the Bloodlust. Happy's gonna TP out. Oh, maybe Liv's gonna go down. Nope. Not gonna go down. Yeah, I think Bloodlust doesn't really matter. If Happy just makes like 20 Gargs with a couple of upgrades, I think he just rolls over these Wyvern. Oh! Of Corruption! It's time! 18 minutes 40. One of the latest Orbs of Corruption ever. Level 4 Alchemist. And level 4 Lich. And level 5 DK. Oh boy. +4 intelligence, baby.
The town is under siege.
There's still creep camps here, somehow. Magic of Twisted Meadows. We have 3 acolytes being produced at a time. Alright, here we go. How are we gonna have a fight? Scroll the Beast, popped as well. Nova and the Wyvern are melting. Shadow are actually now being focused. Scroll of Healing trying to do its best. The thing is, even if the Gogs are all dead, the heroes could clean up the rest, I think. And in fact, the Gogs are all dead. Then having kind of a decent fight here, keeping the supply even. But there's a shop here for Happy. This one's going to be a big help. You can go for mana pots and stuff now. But it's pretty good damage with the Bloodlust, to be fair. It wasn't quite enough Gargs to just Ruffle Stomp all over it. But perhaps still enough Gargs in the end. Almost all the Wyvern are dead. Only a single one left. Which not gonna go down. The healing is too good. And it's GG. And again I say, the Farseer is a losing strategy against Happy. Oh, and our overlay just died.